What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're actually going to be going through something on our account, and we are going to have a little clip for you here at the end, going over something we did on stream last night. You'll notice we have something much better here today on our Vulcan. Yes, this copy, it got much better, and you might notice another red letter on a hero. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about our Life's Army progression. Everybody wants me to use these fresh hammers on the Vulcan, so let's see what we can get. I really like Hunter Focus, but Giant Killer, and with the HP levels we're going up against, like Defier might actually be good. Oh, needed soul power, jeez. Okay, Vulcan it is. Let's see if we can find something good. Nope, not that one. We only got 30, so I'm not expecting to find anything amazing here, like at all. I wish faction rule actually worked. That would be so cool. Wow, these are garbage. Absolute garbage. I wish you could like lock or just like reroll one. How amazing would it be if they put out a special hammer that you could just like reroll a single stat roll? That would just be amazing. Fear immunity. Defier. I need Giant Killer Defier. Giant Killer. That is the most mishmash grouping of skills I've ever seen. What does Ship Crusher do? Additional damage to units that have shields, I believe, right? It's not one most people go for. Ship Crusher. You increase damage to enemies with a shield by 40%. Giant Killer Ship Crusher. Is it better? No, it's not. Imagine if you get Giant Killer Defier Hunter Focus. Okay, so we drop Hunter Focus and we gain Control Precision. No. Giant Killer Armor Break. Oh my god, this is like, it could, like, if this was crit and like, oh no. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Ooh, wait, a lot of words. Not the right words. That was a lot of words that looked pretty good. Everyone got shields. It's true. It's true. 40% additional damage to shielded units. That could be good. But in the game modes I'm looking for, not quite. A lot of words again. A lot of words again. But if it doesn't have the word Giant Killer, Divine Block, Control Precision, Precision. You want Giant Killer, Defier, Ship Crusher, Hunter Focus? That's a lot of keywords, man. No, I'd rather have Hunter Focus. Well, lucky number 3 kind of feels like we got a winner here. Giant Killer Defier, I do feel like is better than Giant Killer Hunter Focus with how big the HP pools are in the game modes we're going for. Then we get holy damage. And we get crit damage. I'd rather have crit damage than crit chance, to be honest. Because a lot of times you don't want like an insanely high amount of crit chance. Granted, Vulcan has very low crit chance built in. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's our copy. That's like getting SSS from Awakening. All right, and then we'll just wrap the hammer game up and re-roll this one twice. Let's see if we can hit anything good. No. No. Okay. So, not bad. That was surprisingly pretty good. So yeah, we now have 2 really awesome copies. Again, if I really wanted to get a more optimal roll, we could go for it. We have crit damage, holy damage, Giant Killer, and Defier. The only thing I really wish this had was Petrify Immunity, and you guys know why, because of Sealand. Yormtum, also a very similar copy. Giant Killer Defier, Precision Crit. Crit damage, holy damage is pretty similar. And then, yeah, we did also purchase a Sundial Eos. We got her for like 7,000, which was a heck of a steal. We will have to get more hammers eventually, but as you guys know, This refreshes only once in a while, and once you're out of hammers, you have to wait, and we have to basically wait a week to buy more hammers to start smashing, unless we wanted to do daily packages, which sounds absolutely miserable just for 5. Like, I'm paying $1 per soul hammer. They're gonna suck anyway. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but I digress. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is actually kind of solid now. It's more damage, and we can now manipulate our crit damage just a little bit more. So we're getting 25% here. What are we running? Damage reduction, crit chance, and control immunity. Yeah, that kind of sounds like what we need to do. Our crit chance is a little bit low, which might be part of the reason. We are running, what? Skill damage and precision. Our precision is also kind of suffering. I'm almost wondering if we should try to go like crazy damage here. We can go full on crit damage, crit chance. Crit damage is a little high now, but actually it's kind of high. Maybe we stick with damage reduction here. Go crit, precision, and see if he can finally burst through this, because we've been stuck for a couple days on 38 boss wave. I don't know if the increased power is going to help, because like our EOS is basically dying off anyway. So that's becoming a big hindrance, because we're also getting that petrify. Means we're not using our attack. Granted, when we do use an active, it is very strong here. But the more our allies are CC'd as well, means we're getting less stacks of our abilities for our Doom Terminator Vulcan. And our Yorm Tum just kind of seems like we just got to go for as much damage as possible right out of the gate, and he is going to go down. He might dodge. Maybe going back to Melodic Strings is better, since we did find out he's not fast enough. Like, Vulcan's got some crazy good damage here. Let's try going with something even nuttier. I just feel like there's no way to get EOS to live, even if we had the correct item on her. So I guess we'll try it. Going back to like the crown method. Honestly, maybe we just need the upgraded newer version of crowns on everybody to actually get them to survive long enough. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take our main Asmodel and EOS and give them their own homes, just to give them additional stats, in hopes that they don't get one shot. That is going to be a long-term project, and it's going to take a little bit to get done. Wow, he finally got an attack off. Vulcan also finally getting an attack off. There's really no way for us to run like Balanced Strike. We basically have to run Unbending Will, and I think one of the other things that's going to help us out is just more treasure train power eventually. We could potentially run energy on Vulcan, but I think that would be a bad idea. Good damage right there. And again, Yorm Tum just sitting there in CC this entire time. We could try running like Lucky Candy Bars or something, but then they might be too squishy. I don't know. It might get them like a couple attacks off, honestly. Could Lucky Candy Bar actually be a thing? And on that note, would the upgraded Lucky Candy Bar do anything? What does the upgraded one do now? Is it in the... yeah, it's over here. So, same effect, and then at the end of each round, you get more all damage. You get some all damage reduction and all damage dealt, which is not very significant. Let's see what would happen if we put the candy bars on you. However, they are most likely still on other heroes. Like, one is here, and the other two should be down here. Yes. Y'all don't need anything right now. Y'all don't need anything. So, let's see what would happen if we put Lucky Candy Bar on these heroes. That way they might not be CC'd. Even you. We're even going to put it on you, because that does mean we're going to have a more powerful attack coming. I don't even know if it's worth doing it on the EOS, because I think the EOS just dies off too quickly anyway. But let's see. We're closer. We're definitely closer to beating this wave now with this upgraded copy from Vulcan, which is cool. And yeah, we do get some attacks from both Yorm Tum and them, but oh my gosh, they're so squishy with those. I don't think that's going to be the game plan either. It doesn't seem like it is going to work. So we're probably going to have to go back to the drawing board. And it's going to take a while to get Sealand 40 done. That seems pretty much guaranteed. We essentially just need Yorm Tum to dodge everything, but if he's not getting an active off, he doesn't have his dodge chance, so it does seem like that might be a bad idea. It is definitely working for other heroes, though. It is definitely working. You, though, you definitely need to go back to a crown to have any hopes of living, and honestly, it's not a good hope, and you do need to go back to a melodic strings to get that round 1 active. Let's do one last attempt But yes, that is our upgrade for the day. It's looking juicy for our Vulcan. And yeah, if we can just get our Eos to live too, that would be amazing. That would be awesome. We need to somehow get our Natalia to live too, because she's just dying too quickly. We need Natalia to get an active off as well. And I don't know if a crown does much for her. We can give it a shot though and see what it does. I mean, I guess we could honestly give him a crown as well. Just go back to the good old strategy of crowns everywhere. Except for Asmodel. Asmodel is going to keep the lucky candy bar because it seems to be working and letting him getting some attacks off. But again, it seems like the crown just feels weaker than Devil's Power on Natalia right now. Yeah, it's definitely weaker artifact. Devil's Power is so much stronger on these high HP heroes that going without it just feels really, really bad. Last attempt. One more. Last one, I swear. This is the last one. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Can we get a W? Maybe? Probably not. Maybe we just need to move Natalia as well. Put her in the back row maybe so she survives a little longer. She's not taking as many hits. That could be useful. Yeah, that could actually be useful. I'm used to using her as a tank most times, but what if we just do that? Put Asmodel and her in the back row. Keep Yormtum in the front. Maybe you can dodge some attacks. Definitely keeps Natalia healthier. Yormtum is dodging some attacks too, which is good. He actually gets another attack off as well. Shield generated on Vulcan yet again is good. Natalia might get an active off here. Oh, not quite. Not quite. I could definitely see this working though. Okay, one more. That looked promising. I want to see if we can get some RNG lined up. Come on, y'all can do this. Y'all can do this. It's really that horrify effect that's so annoying, just stopping us from using even our basic attacks. We'll come back to it. We'll get it eventually, but the good news is this is awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.